Hello YouTube, this is me, Alaska Air Flyer 737, bringing you a special video. Okay, how many of you collectors out there would like to make an airport, but you can't because you don't have the money to buy the terminal or the jetways? Well, I have a simple solution for you from a website that I know of, and I will post it in the description later after I make the video. It is a very good website, and you can make jetways. It extends, it turns, see, it extends, and then it swivels from here, and then it swivels here. Now, this is absolutely free. You do not have to pay for the jetways, but they have terminals you can build from paper. Those cost, but these are just the jetways. So I'm gonna try to make a quick video and try to build one of these for you as quick as I can. So here we go. This is the standard, like just the tin, that you'd see at the airport, because there's the ones with the glass, such as this one, the glass design, and then the normal metal tin, which is pretty ugly. Now what you're gonna need for this is, there's already a video of this, but it's not, I don't think it's out there for everybody to see. I think it's private, I'm not sure. You have to go on the website to find it, I believe. And what you're gonna need is some cardstock, 110 pounds. It's very thick, and yeah. Now the other things you're gonna need is an X-Acto knife. You're gonna need, I recommend a metal ruler, as he recommended as well. You're gonna need some really good glue and wooden dowels. This is 1/4 wooden dowels. You can get them at Walmart, and you can get them at Home Depot. Now he recommended you also get 1/8 dowel, but it would only be better for the bigger planes such as the A380, the A330, the 757, 767. But if you want the jetways for your normal A319, A320, A321, 737, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, whatever you have, it's going to be better not to use the 1/8 dowel. So he also recommended you get white and black paint, but honestly, two of the wooden dowels you're not even going to see anyways, so why paint it? And to be honest, nobody really cares about, I mean, some people do, but I don't, so I'm not even painting mine. So first of all, here we go. We have the plan right here in paper on the cardstock. Now what you're going to do is, when you start out, you have these red lines right here. It's the red numbers. Those are dotted lines that go down, and that's where you take your X-Acto knife and you just barely run it across that, so that way when you fold the paper, it's a nice clean cut. Now you don't want to do too hard, because I've already made that mistake and you accidentally go all the way through the paper and you screw up. Now see, here's the dowel that I have, and then I already have a piece that's cut out that I'm going to use for the first part of it, if I can find it. I just had it. I'm pretty messy, sorry about that, guys. Okay, here it is. The wooden dowel cut down to size. There's a little thing right here for your 1/4 and 1/8 dowel cutting template. So see, you got this one here. It's the first one. So now I'm going to get started, and I'm going to try my best to do it really quick. You're also going to need scissors as well. Now, I also recommend that you use a hard surface. Like, I got this yearbook from my high school, but I don't want to cut it up, so I put this on top, so that way I still have the hard surface. Okay, so now, right now, I'm going to get this section right here. this section right here is this right here. This place right here, and you'll see what I mean. Oh, and also say get sandpaper. You need sandpaper. You'll see why in a minute. Okay, now first of all, gonna line it up here. Make sure it's the right spot. Now lightly make your cuts. Now this cost me about, I'd say, for everything at Home Depot and Walmart, it cost me about almost 20 bucks. As opposed to, I mean, you can download it from the website and make as many as you want. You can make 200, 300. I don't know why you'd want to go that far. But hey, if you wanted that many, you know, if you had that many models, then go ahead. But because Gemini Jets, yeah, you don't have to worry about building it, and then you don't have to worry about trying to make it the right size because it's already the way it should be. But you know, $22 is, well, depends on where you get it from. Because where I could get it from, I could get it for $22.99, no shipping, because I live like right next to the place. So all I have to do is just order it online and then go get it. So I got my scores done. That's what they're called. Light cuts are called scores. Now I'm doing this pretty fast, so it might not be as good if I took my time. Because I think I can only upload 15-minute videos on YouTube, so I need to hurry up. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I'm watching TV, and it's the thing with what's his face, the Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations. I think he's in like Singapore or something. I don't know. He always gets drunk wherever he goes. It's funny. Okay, so I'm almost done cutting out my first piece here. And I believe I'm almost done. Almost done. Hang with me, guys. Stay with me. Stay with me. Alright, I think I got it. Nope. I missed one spot. Okay. Now I got it. Okay, so now you have this. So now what you're going to do is you're going to cut out the triangles. And then cut off this extra piece here and here. So now you take your scissors. I gotta do this really quick. Sorry about taking so long. You guys gotta make these cuts right. I mean, it's so small. Okay, now that I got this, that's what it's gonna look like once you cut it. Now you're gonna want to fold this little piece in here. Fold that in. and then you're going to want to fold it over. Well, first of all, um, make sure each place where you made your score, you can fold it over, because if you didn't make your score right, then you're pretty much screwed. So I'm going to glue it now. So I'm going to take my glue here. I'm going to open it up. Now you don't need a lot of glue, especially if you're using super glue or like some cement. You just need to barely get any on there, and that's good enough. Now you're going to want to fold it over, and you're going to want to press it really hard. And then you're going to want to open it up. Take your X-Acto knife to get in there. Open it up and then squeeze it again. And this is what you're going to have. So now what you're going to want to do is go back to this here. You're going to want to cut this out, both of them. So let me do that really quick. Okay, so for the sake of time, I only did one. So what I'm going to do is take the little structure you just built right here. You're going to want to fold these in. Fold them in. And then you should have that. Now what you do, take your glue, put some glue on each flap, close your glue back up. Now you lay this flat, and you gotta look from the top and align the X. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but still, it's good to get it, on there really good. And then take your dowel, pencil, pen, whatever, and press down on those flaps to make sure that the flaps are glued on there. Now it may take a little bit to dry depending on what glue you're using, but mine, it takes maybe 20 minutes, or not 20 minutes, 20 seconds, and then it's on there. So now I have this. So now what I'm going to want to do is take this dowel here, and then take, see where I put it. Okay, now take your tweezers or whatever, put some glue on whatever side you want of the dowel, put a little bit of glue. Now grab it, because you got to make it centered on the inside. Now I put it in there. Now I'm putting pressure, applying it, so that way it stays. Okay, now you can see I got it in there, as you can see here. I got it in, it's centered. Okay, Now what you're going to do is you are going to take this right here and you're going to cut it. You got to do your scores and everything like I said. Now remember, do it lightly, because even the hardest score that you do, it can make the paper peel off, because since you cut it in half, you can pretty much just peel the paper. And there's a very critical part where you don't want to do that, because it's not going to go in. Okay, so I got 2 scores done out of 5. Okay, now I got my scores done. Now what you're going to want to do is cut. So, in cutting this up, I want to say that I'm not making this, I'm not saying this is my design, that this is not my design. I got it from a website, like I said in the beginning. I am just showing you guys how to do it. If you guys ever so choose to use their design, then you can just look at my video or their video, and you can do it. Okay, so now I got this paper, as you see here, and I'm going to cut off all the things that need to be cut off. Oh, I gotta answer a text message real quick. It's my girlfriend. Okay, back to the cutting. Sorry I'm taking so long. Okay, now I got this all cut up. Now what you want to do, like I said, make sure all your folds fold. Then you gotta paint, or you gotta put glue right here on the slap. So you gotta get your glue wherever I put it. Oh, right here. Get your glue here. Run it across. And then, you know, you gotta press down on it super good. and then press even more. Now when you make these, make sure the bottom says bottom. Okay. Now you take a pen, pencil, something that's round, or your dowel, wherever my dowel went. Oh jeez, I am bad at this. Like, I keep losing my stuff. Oh, okay, here it is, right here, my dowel. Take your dowel, or something round, and wrap it around. You gotta make it round. Okay, so once you got it rounded like that, then what you're gonna want to do, put some glue right here. So I'm gonna put some glue there. So once you get your glue there, you're gonna put it inside. Make sure you get it in, and make sure only the white's showing, or make sure the white is not showing, I should say. And take your tweezers to get it in there, and hold it down really good, so that way you get that perfect, that round little shape there. So you have that. Now you gotta fold these in. Okay, so you got those folded in. Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this first structure that you made, and then you're gonna take this round, and put it around the dowel, as so. That's how you get that turning of the gate. Now you're gonna want to take this flap here, put some glue there. Now this part I find hard because, like, you still have to be able to swivel it, and it just, I don't know. Here, I'm gonna respond to this text message. So make sure this is glued down. Sometimes it comes off, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, now I got that done. Now I really gotta speed things up here. Alright. No, I just got this X-Acto knife and I just chipped the tip. Damn it. I just bought this thing yesterday. Okay. I got this cut off. This part here. You're going to want to glue the back. Once you get that glued, you're going to want to take your structure. Make sure you don't get glue on yourself. And then you glue that on top of the structure, as shown here. So now you got this. Now the next thing you have to do is you have to get this out. Now it says back, that means you have to support from the back. So how you do that is you make your incision there, and your incision there. You go to the back, and then you lightly make your score. Yes? Making a YouTube video.
I don't see why your opinion matters, but no, I'm kidding. I know you're not gonna like this, but I'm thinking of just doing spaghetti.
I'm just making. I'm doing a YouTube video.
Oh, I know, but just.
You're in the
letting
video.
you
You're
know.
gonna be in the video.
Yeah, we'll discuss what we have tomorrow.
Okay.
For now, I'm doing spaghetti. Cool. Hi, YouTube.
Wow. Sorry for the interruption, guys. So I'm making my scores. Now, time to cut it out. Yeah, sorry for that interruption, guys. It was unexpected. Okay. For that, we've got this here. I don't know, my knife is like really dull now that I freaking now that it chipped. Try not to mess it up here. Come on. Okay. You gotta be kidding me, dude. It didn't cut all the way through. And the X-Acto knives are good, but the blades are so flimsy. Okay, now we got this stuff cut out. Now, from the cut spots that need to be cut. Okay. Okay, now we got this cut. Now we're gonna fold it. Make sure you get this flap here. That little flap, you gotta glue that. So once you get your glue on that, you're gonna want to fold it over like normal and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Make sure you get it there good. And now, you're going to want to open it up. Now these fold out. That's why you're supposed to squirt on the back, so that way the folds are out. Now you take this and make sure at the bottom again, it says bottom, and you take it right here in this opening. These are in, these are out, so that way once you get it in there, it locks and it won't come out. So you gotta really push it to get it in there. And then now you have the extension to it. See? Almost done. Now what you gotta do is you gotta take your X-Acto knife again and your ruler, and you're gonna want to cut this right here. Okay. Now, wow, this is really messing up. It's because my blade is dull now. It's not, it doesn't have that point anymore that would normally go all the way through the paper. I have to press like super hard now. Dang it. Sorry about this, guys. It's pretty long, but forgive me. Ah, shaking my head, X-Acto. Hold on a second, guys. Gotta text my girl. Okay. Now again, cut all the things that need to be cut off. You can, if you were to download these templates, you would know what needs to be cut and what doesn't. I mean, it's common sense, you know. Okay, so now we have this little structure here. You're gonna want to make sure that all the places that are supposed to bend, because if they don't, then you're screwed. Now see this spot right here. Gotta put some glue there. So you put your little bit of glue. Okay. And then you gotta put it there and press. press it. Make sure it's on there good. And then you'll get that. Now you gotta put glue here. And then you'll see what I do after that. Now I like to take my tweezers, because it's so small, you gotta get in there. Damn it. Okay. Now that I got that in there, press, 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 press. Alright, now what you have is, you know, where you go through to board the plane. In the little window, you know, the side window, and all that. Now take your little tool to make it round, you know. Make it round, you know. Now what you gotta do, put some glue on that little flap right here. Put some glue there. And then take it, put it in there, and then take your tweezers to get it on there really good. And you got that round spot again. Alright, so now you got that. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your dowel, and you're going to put it on the second template here. Right there. What you're going to do is put it there, and then I have this little handy dandy tool that comes with like a little saw that eats through the wood like nothing. So make sure I get in that spot where it's supposed to be. Alright, so now that I got there, I start cutting. Sorry guys, this is going to take the longest right here. I gotta get through this wood. So you really gotta get into that wood to cut it. Like the guy who originally made the plans for these, who came with the design, he used a box cutter. I don't see how he's able to get to the wood that quick, because this wood dowel is tough, I tell you. Okay, now as you can see, I got in there even more. I'm gonna go back to my plier tweezer things, and then just snap it off. Damn it! Wow, it's one tough, pretty tough. Okay, now let's try it again. Okay, got it. Got the proper size. Now take your sandpaper, sand it down, because that wood. Make sure it's nice and flat. What you're going to want to do, cut this out here. Now, these designs do come with stairs, but I didn't finish the video, so I wasn't able to see how to do it. So right now I just have the basic, most important parts. The stairs were really important to me, and because shoot, some airports don't even have gates to begin with, so you know. Okay, so now I got that. Now you see this right here, that dot. You gotta glue the dowel right on that dot. So what I'm gonna do, put some glue on my dowel. Make sure it's on there. Get my tweezers again. Put it right on that spot. I use the tweezers because it's a whole lot easier to hold the thing. Easier to hold the dowel since, you know, my fingers are kind of big. Alright, now that I have that, I'm gonna take, I guess I'll take this right now. Take this, put it on. No, I won't put this on yet. Okay, I'm gonna cut this other piece here. Now what you're gonna want to do, take some glue, put it right there. Now remember, you don't need a lot of glue for this. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to glue it onto your structure on the bottom. Then you're going to get this. It's going to look like that. Now, you take this piece here and you got to slide it on to there. So now that I got that on, you're going to want to take this piece here, want to put some glue on it. So you got to make sure you get that glue on there really good. Make sure you squeeze, because you got to get that paper to stick on the dowel. So see, now we got that. Now there's only two more steps to this, to the jetway here. You're going to want to cut this out. And that says all rights reserved, but I'm not claiming it as my own. I'm just showing you guys how to do it. Okay, now, let me do this real quick. Alright. Make your score. Make your score. Then you gotta make. It's funny, for this small piece, there's a lot of cuts for it. Okay. Alright. Now you have a small little black piece here. Now this is a little canopy thing that's on the always on the jetway to allow, I don't know, I guess just to protect people against the elements while they're trying to board. Because you know, you still go on flights even if it's raining, snowing. It just all depends. It really does. So this part's really hard. I'm not sure how he put it on, but I just put it on where I think it goes. So put that on. Glue that on there. Now that you get it on the top, you're going to want to get on the side here. Put a little glue there. Hold it down. Make sure you get that down. And you get it on the other side. Okay, now to get that done, you fold it down. And then you get that. See, so now it has that little canopy thing. So that it extends. It does all that. Now, there's only one more piece to this, and I have to, yet again, go to my trusty dowel. Let me sand this down real quick. Make that nice and smooth. Now I gotta hurry up and cut this, because I already made almost a 50-minute video. So, I'm gonna start this cutting. Come on, hurry up, Robert. Now, I hope that you guys didn't get turned away from this video because it's too long, but I really want you guys to see this because, like, Gemini Jets kind of rips you off, you know? Like, yeah, it comes with stickers and stuff like that, but that's why you can go on the internet and print up the paper, print it out on paper, and then just, like, you know, glue it on your terminal, and there you got, you know, whatever airline, whatever number you want it to be, instead of getting ripped off like the terminal. Yeah, you can make terminals, but I'd want the first terminal that Gemini Jets came out with, the long one, but I don't know where to find that anymore. And now they have that small one that only has 7 gates and everything. Like, that's kind of lame if you ask me. Okay, so that should hopefully be good enough. No, wasn't good enough. Alright. So make sure it's flat on the sandpaper. Now put a little dab of glue. Once you get your glue there, you're going to want to put it right there. And make sure you hold it for a bit. Just enough for the super glue to dry. Now let me grab up a plane here real quick. Okay. You see here my Southwest 737-300. Now I'm going to take this plane, or this jetway I just made, and I'm going to connect it. And show you from the side view. See? And these were the first two that I showed you. So now I have total, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to make a lot more for my airport. I only have 12 planes that are going to be my airport for now. 6 Alaska, and then I have 2 Hawaiians, 2 US Airways, 1 American, 1 Delta, and then Southwest. And yeah, but the other Hawaiian is taxing, so I'll alternate them on which one's taxing, which one's not. But as you see, that's my gate, my little creation. It's not mine, but I mean I made this, the paper, like I did all that, so it's mine, but it's not my design. So if you guys like this, please comment, rate, subscribe, and I will post down below in the description a link to this design. I mean, there's the dual jetways, so don't worry. You can, like where it's 2, and it connects, blah blah blah. Like they have a design for that, and they have a design for an A380, which it's like built to where it goes on top, and then it connects to the upper level. So you got the 2 levels on the A380 and the top. So it has that. So if you guys like I said, if you guys like this video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And see, I have 3 jetways in my hand for a cheap price, all made. So please comment, rate, subscribe. Again, sorry about that. Have a great day.